Hello, it's Pearl from the 2MinResults.info team, and this is video number 2 of the comp plan review. This probably covers the most frequent questions new reps have, particularly if they have not worked a binary compensation plan. So this video is going to cover binary basics as well as the team commission pay, which is pay number 3. We're going to start exactly where video 1 left off. You've joined Jeunesse. Here you are in the business looking under your genealogy. What is your eye on the prize? Your prize is to become an executive. That is your first goal and objective. How do you do that? You need to sponsor someone on your left team, someone on your right team, and you need to ensure that everyone is qualified and active. They have a starter package. You and the people you've sponsored have at least 100 PV of product purchases, and you are an executive. Then we want you to dig into your team members and help them become an executive as well. As your team grows, you will have a left and a right. I want to give you some advice right up front. Do not expect your teams to grow in a balanced format. It is possible that they could, but do not expect it. What you should expect as you are building your business is that one team will surge ahead for a period of time, and then it might pull back, and then the other team grows. It's almost like a jalopy going down the road that's a little unbalanced. That is a more common way how teams grow. So just want to give you a little heads up on that. And for those of you that are brand new in creating a binary business, I will give you a rule of thumb piece of advice. Do not split up friends onto different teams. For instance, if your mother and your sister are keen on joining the business and your mother and your sister work well together and they've got common friends and they've got good synergy and they're going to be buddies, it would be very unwise to put your mother on the left team and your sister on the right team, because by doing that your mother is building in a direction in one way, your sister's building completely in another, and you're not allowing them to connect and to synergize together. If you want synergy and energy and fun and collaboration, it would be better to put your mother and your sister on the same team. Stack them one on top of the other, however you want to do it. But you're going to have more synergy that way, and that's the beauty of a binary. Teams love, friends love working together. So be conscious of that as you're sponsoring your first people into the business. If you have a work group of friends and then a sports group, or you've got people in your local community and then people that you know out of state, you might want to think about what team you put them on and think about who connects well with others and what kind of groups could give you more energy, more synergy, and more fun. So just a little piece of advice. Now, what's more common for how your business grows? Let me tell you, I can't guarantee you that your business will grow this way, but this is a common way a binary grows. Somebody comes in the business, then they may look in their back office and see someone below them that they did not personally sponsor. It's possible that another person might be in there, and another, and another, and then the rep at that point has someone to sponsor, and if the rep wants to put that one on this team, it has to go in the bottom position. Boom, that is where the rep's first personally sponsored person may go, at the very bottom of either the right leg or the very bottom of the left leg. Now, how did this happen? Where did these people come from? Well, this is what people don't realize when they first join a binary, is just because you were at the top when you came in your business, you actually are coming down the leg of upline people above you. So if there are people above you in the business that are sharing and sponsoring, and when they find someone that wants to join, if they want to join here on the right leg, that person has to be put in the very bottom position, and the very bottom position, and the very bottom, and the very bottom. They do call this in the industry spillover. Can't guarantee that you will have spillover in your business, but I can say that what we have found in our Jeunesse team is that spillover has been happening, and it sure is motivating, let me tell you. In the industry, this leg, this team leg, is called at times the team leg or the power leg or the outside leg. It's not important necessarily that you memorize or you know how to describe your business, but I'm just telling you how people in the business, when they're talking about their left team and their right team, they may use some of these phrases, and this might help you understand what they're speaking about. All right, so if you're a rep, what's your goal? Your goal is to become an executive. So in this particular scenario, you've sponsored the one person that you need on your right team. Well, then you need to sponsor someone on your left team. So then in this case, you are the start of the left team. And this leg, when you are the top of this leg, it is often called your pay leg or referred to as your inside leg. So that's just a common way that it's referred to with the more experienced reps when they're talking jargon. So I can't guarantee you that your business will look like this, but it may. I will say that much. And that's how a binary is designed to work. It's designed to continually fuel people to the bottom of either the left leg or the bottom of the right leg. So now let's talk exactly in this example, how do the team commissions work? If you're an executive, now let's roll. So here you are a distributor. Remember I said these people came in and then you sponsored someone? If you're a distributor and you have your 100 PV, you are qualified to hold volume. What does that mean, hold volume? What it means is, in this example, as people came in the business, those people acquired product. This one happened to acquire 200 CV of product. This rep 100. This rep 100, this rep 100, this rep, the one that you sponsored, 100. All of this is product purchases. If you're a distributor, you're entitled to hold volume. So on this right team, your CV, if you add up all this quantity, equals 600 CV. As a distributor, you know you're building to executive. You want to sponsor someone on your left side. In this scenario, if you sponsored this person, they came in at 130 CV. The moment you did that, you have someone on your right at 100, someone on your left over 100. You automatically became an executive. So now you are eligible to earn team commissions. A team commission is called a cycle, and the ratio was either 600 to 300 or 300 to 600. Well, let's take a look. Right now on the right team, you have 600 CV. On your left team, you only have 130. You're short. So somebody either has to purchase something on this team or somebody else needs to come in the business. Here's an example of someone coming in at 200. Now you add the 200 to the 130. That's 330 CV. When this person made that purchase, the computer is programmed to automatically recognize three things. The computer recognizes, first of all, you're an executive and you're entitled to be paid. Second, it knew that the right team already had 600 CV, so it met the criteria. And it knew that the left team exceeded the 300, so at that moment, a cycle occurred. And what the computer programmed and what it did is it deducted 300 points from your left team, left you with 30 balance. It deducted 600 points from your right team, and it paid you $35. That's a cycle. That's how it works, and that's how it's structured for you. You can cycle 1 time a day. You can cycle 10 times a day. You can cycle hundreds of times a month. The only requirement that they have on this particular pay is they do have a cap. It caps at $26,000 a week. That's right. This team commission pay is incredibly valuable, very generous in its pay, and how you benefit from it is you become an executive, and then as your right team brings in people and they purchase product and purchase auto ships, and as customers come in and buy product, it's going to build customer volume. As your left team grows, it will build customer volume. Every time the computer identifies a 300-600 ratio, you're going to get paid the $35. Now, what has happened for some individuals is they may have one leg just take off like crazy. In this particular scenario, we're showing that the rep sponsored 3 people into their left leg, but so many other people came in that the CV has grown to hundreds, sometimes even thousands upon thousands of points. Well, how does the rep harvest these points? They harvest it by building their opposite leg. They go and they start building their right leg, and every time 300 CV occurs here, the computer identifies it against the quantity of CV on the other side and pays the rep a $35 cycle pay. So that's the team commission pay. The key to team commissions: number 1, at minimum, make sure that you are a distributor. A distributor is you are not just in with a starter package. You have acquired your 100 PV of product, so you are a distributor. So as either your left leg or your right leg grows, if they happen to, you are at least holding points. That's a key. Make sure that you're enrolled in the auto ship as well, so you don't flush those points at the end of the month. The next step, become an executive so you can get paid on team commissions as they grow, and then dig into your team. Duplicate what's happened for you. You become an executive, help Sue, help Tom, the people you sponsor become executives as well so they can duplicate the process. It's Pearl, 2MinResults.info, and I wish you all success in your Jeunesse business.